Russian attacks against Ukraine with guided aerial bombs have fallen over 50% since Western partners allowed Kyiv to target Russia with long-range missiles, the independent Russian outlet Agentstvo reported on December the 12th, citing reports from the General Staff. US President Joe Biden gave Ukraine the green light to attack Russian territory with ATACMS missiles in mid-November. Within days, Kiev reportedly also launched British Storm Shadows into Russia for the first time. Russia carried out heavy guided bomb attacks against Ukraine from November the 1st to the 20th. Agentstvo reported, citing daily updates from the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces. Russia dropped at least 100 guided aerial bombs per day during that period, with the exception of only one day. Those numbers fell significantly after November the 20th, according to General Staff reports. Russia dropped 138 guided bombs on November the 20th, marking the last time that Russian Aerospace Forces targeted Ukraine with over 100 bombs in a single day. Russian aircraft have launched fewer guided bombs on Ukraine in the first 12 days of December. The number of bombs topped 50 on only 5 days, according to the General Staff. The average number of bombs per day is now 40 or fewer. Oliver Alexander, an open-source intelligence analyst, said the decrease was likely due to the threat long-range missile attacks posed to Russian airfields. The Russian military may have been forced to move their Su-34 aircraft farther than 600 kilometers from the front line to avoid ATACMS strikes, affecting maintenance, sorties rates, and flight hours, he said in a post on X. Guided aerial bombs are precision-guided munitions that have a shorter range than missiles but are far cheaper to produce. President Volodymyr Zelenski lobbied aggressively for long-range strike permissions in order to target Russian military airfields amid intensifying aerial attacks. There is a clear trend. After each Ukrainian attack on the airfields where Su-34 fighter bombers are based, the number of bombs launched decreases for a short time. There are other patterns as well. After the attacks on Russian airbases in August, the intensity of attacks on regions that had not previously experienced such a density of attacks, such as Sumy and Kherson regions, increased several times. Due to cheap components and the impact of EW in urban areas, the actual accuracy of the Russian Aerospace Forces guided bombs does not correspond to the declared 15 meters. This significantly increases the risks to the civilian population.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky visited the positions of soldiers from the 27th Rocket Artillery Brigade in Zaporizhia on Thursday. Zelensky marked Ukrainian Ground Forces Day by presenting soldiers with awards and thanking them for their service to the country. According to Zelensky's presidential office, the 27th Brigade was the first in Ukraine to receive high-mobility artillery rocket systems, HIMARS, and now provides artillery support for the defense of the Zaporizhia and Donetsk regions. The Ukrainian leader also visited an underground frontline surgical unit where medics provide urgent care to wounded soldiers brought directly from the battlefield. So far, the hospital has treated more than 1,000 wounded soldiers, Zelensky's presidential office said.
Вітаю вас, дуже приємно бути у вас сьогодні, нагородити вас, подякувати вам за службу, за те, що захищаєте Україну, наші сім'ї, сім'ї всіх українців, нашу батьківщину. Дякуємо вам, бажаю вам здоров'я, витримки, міцності, перемоги. Нехай хаймарси не підводять, нехай б'ють ворожі цілі. Ну і я хочу вас привітати з вашим днем. Сьогодні з Днем сухопутних військ. Дякую за службу. Дякую за службу.
Дякую. Служу українському народу.
Дякую за службу.
Служу українському народу. Приготувати їжі або це. Можете до 35 людей, в залежності від оперативної обстановки. Надавали нам фінансову підтримку в плані закупки матеріалів і креслення, як це працює, як відбудовують якийсь досвід. Порядка 100 мільйонів доларів тільки по цьому обладнанню. Вони до 300 тисяч доларів вартує один. Він, заклала, там є представники іноземців, які хочуть бути дотичні до цього. Їх не спілкувався. Протокол не введений взагалі, на місці він залучив їх собі до нас. Це просто, це.
Дякую за службу.
Дякую.
Бережіть себе.
Служу українському народу.
Приємно привітати вас. Дякуємо за збереження життя.
A Syrian insurgent has threatened to use weapons captured from the toppled Bashar al-Assad's forces against China over the persecution of Uyghurs. The rebel shared a video from what appears to be the weapons storage of government's military equipment, including Grad long-range weapons, saying these stocks would be used against China. The video has been shared on X social media platform. Speaking in Uyghur, the militant said, "Hey, bloody Chinese government. So you decided to oppress Eastern Turkestan? God willing, East Turkestan Mujahideen are firing these weapons against you. God willing, you are also going to get it fall soon. You will also face the same fate with Allah's permission." The people of Bilad al-Sham had been under Bashar al-Assad's oppression, which you supported. In the end he fell, your days are also coming to an end inshallah. After Bilad al-Sham you are next in line, the insurgent said. It's unknown where the video has been shot. East Turkestan, also referred to as Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, is an area in northwestern China with Turkic Muslim Uyghur minority. Human rights organizations have accused China of committing human rights abuses against Uyghurs in the region.
Hey, beşing meydigan Xitay. Şarkı Türkistan'a zulüm qilganma. İnşallah manda qurallarni aytayotgan Şarkı Türkistan mujahidlari. İnşallah pat yaqinda beshingni yeysan. Mushu o'qto'g'ri qanday qaytib ketgan bo'lsa, inshaalloh sen shu kunni ko'rasan. Allohning izni bilan. Alloh subhanahu va taolo mushu Sham xalqimi Basharning zulmini chekkanda sen avo deyishganda, aman bashini yedisining kunlarini oz qilyapti inshaalloh. Mushu Shamdan keyingi navbat sana kes kerak. Allohning izni bilan.